ートですよこいつは。
Ah mais non, je suis trop bête. Ah J'en fais du bruit, putain. Salut les petites loutres. J'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode de Hellblade. Voilà. Du coup, c'est parti. Les infos, c'était laissé.
He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on. There it is. You're imagining. It's Dillian. Go towards him. Quick, go, run. Come on, before he disappears. Go, go, go. Ow.
Et bienvenue et bonsoir et bienvenue et merci de t'être abonné, c'est gentil.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Je crois que j'ai encore oublié de régler le son du micro.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there. Under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
You have to.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt
Where is he? He's there.
a ray of hope.
He's there. Under the tree. You can see him. There he is. Come on. You have to keep Dillian. Keep waiting. Keep going.
Ah, les musiques elles sont incroyables, vraiment. C'est vrai que vous apprécierez les musiques. Ah,
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
bonsoir à toi qui viens d'arriver. Pardon. Michel, bagage. Pardon. Allez, plus sérieux. Et c'est parti. N'empêche la pauvre. J'aime pas les gros plans comme ça là. Là. Le focus.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Comment vas-tu, à toi la personne qui vient d'arriver? Merde. Ouais, mais en fait j'aime bien aller 2 fois au même endroit en fait. J'avoue, j'ai eu peur la première fois. Parce que je dois aller maintenant. Voilà. Bon. Ah, je suis peut-être un peu bête, je crois. Ça m'étonnerait pas. Ça change rien. Bon. Bon. Je suis déjà passée par là, mais... Est-ce que... Ah, Samy. Le bateau. Il y a un bateau, il bouge. Là-bas. Je suis déjà focus. Non, je suis pas focus. Ah, je crois, je sais plus.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great
Ouais, je
tree,
crois que je l'avais déjà lu.
and one day Odin
Oui,
comes
j'ai déjà lu.
and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try.
Aïe.
The sword only comes out in Sigmund's touch. His brother.
Ah, je vais pas aller par là. Pas là. Par contre, on va pas se mentir, les bruitages de l'eau, ils auraient pu faire un petit effort. Bon, après, c'est beaucoup de travail, je dis pas.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. It's real. You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone!
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here.
Devenir folle à cause de ses voix, moi.
You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign of the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's
Clairement
waiting for
stupide
you
ou
by
juste
the tree.
Bon, les petites voix là, ça suffit. Arrêtez, vous me stressez. C'est vrai, c'est stressant. Bon. Il y a un truc qu'il faut là-bas, qu'il faut que j'aille focus. Je vais focus.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Yes. La consanguinité. Yes. Allez. Tac, 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 tac. Oh.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Find it. There it is. Focus. 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 Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Bon, bon, bon. Let's go, let's go. attendant, il est beau hein, comme jeu. Merci la vie. Il est pas mal beau. Tellement mal ici.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
Ah putain, d'accord. Ah.
Dillian's calling to you. Where is he? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. There he is. There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go again?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
How could you? You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could you lose him? How could you? Find him.
Allez, la lumière.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know
J'entends.
what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Ouais, moi aussi je l'entends. Attends chérie.
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
Bonsoir et bienvenue.
There he is.
À toi qui viens d'arriver sur le live.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian,
It's him. He's going to save you.
find the voice.
Find him.
C'est voilà qu'il faut que parler là. Ah. Putain. J'ai l'impression là.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
J'ai entendu le truc. Putain. Ah, je le sens pas.
doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
It's not Dillian. It doesn't sound like Dillian. It sounds like something more dangerous.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find a think. Focus. Use your mind.
C'est tellement pas sereine.
Think clearly. You have to find out. There has to be another way.
J'entends à droite, moi.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know it. She doesn't. Listen for his voice. Listen. Dillian. Where are you? Listen for his voice. Does everything look the same? Look for clues. What is it? What's different? There's a clue.
Putain. Mais putain. Mais crie plus fort, cousin. Restez par là. J'entends les voix et tout là. Mais j'ai vraiment de...
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Bon. J'ai perdu. Un labyrinthe de merde. Vas-y, crie un coup, mec. Oh putain, mais c'est chiant ce truc. Je l'entends par là, mais en fait, il est pas par là, il est ailleurs et du coup... Il veut pas courir à la miss, hein. Ah, il crie super fort là. Mais... Je comprends pas. Mais je suis déjà passé par là. Il faut que je me concentre, hein.
What's in there? What is it? A secret room. How do you get in there? How does she get in? There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there?
Ah.
Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Ok.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. I'm tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. You're getting tired. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Oopsie. Bon.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Yes.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do now, Senua?
What does it see?
Get closer. touch it.
You're curious.
Ah.
Be careful.
Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same.
Different.
It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nicer.
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world, fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Don't forget.
You can.
Pardon.
You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion.
He's waiting for you.
He always said he would wait.
He's close.
He cares about you.
He loves you.
Oui, les petites
Calling
voix.
you. Dillian. Open the gate.
She can't.
Open the
Oh,
gate.
je suis
It's
cool.
locked. Try harder.
She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She
Ah.
will. She'll find it. She always finds it.
Ah. Du coup, le masque il regarde ailleurs maintenant. Nanana. Tac, 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 tac. Voilà. Mais... Je suis trop conne. Ah oui. Putain. T'es sûr, stupide. Ah. 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 Ça veut dire que ce truc n'est pas loin. Des trucs rouges partout. Oh. Oh. Dedans là. Et j'ai vu des trucs autour rouges là, autour de moi là. Chier. Chaud.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Ah. Bonsoir. Ah.
Dillian,
There he is.
Il me fait peur le masque. Bonsoir et bienvenue.
Go.
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's
Bon.
not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
the dark.
Comprendre ce truc hein, quand même. Hein.
Dark world.
Vache.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Do you remember?
Ok, donc ça doit être...
Smell this guide. You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up there.
Not in this world.
No. Not in this world.
Ok,
You
je crois que j'ai
can't.
compris. Je crois que j'ai... Je vais pas passer par là. Mais je crois que j'ai trouvé. Exactement, j'ai raison. Et voilà.
Senua, you've got it.
Ah,
Why
Do
isn't
you
he here?
remember the way he's gone?
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
allez. Hop, hop. Qu'est-ce qui fait chaud en vrai, c'est horrible. Allez. Let's go. Chaud.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
No, Dillian. He didn't know he was coming.
Allez. Mais...
You have no chance of love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again.
There he is. Where are you taking me?
He's up there.
How do you get out?
There's a way. There is a way up there. Where she can do it.
Putain, j'ai compris. Oh là là, ça va être long.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe.
Because he believed in
But
you.
he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young."
Was it worth it?
Oh dear.
You have no chance.
Ok. Et là, je vais devoir jouer avec les illusions et tout le bordel. Parce que... Oh là là. Ah oui, bah oui, je peux pas grimper, bah ouais.
This.
She thought she had light within her when she has only dark.
She is pure darkness.
Eh, je peux plus là. Les gars,
He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
mais je suis pas folle au moins.
You listen to him.
This love has tortured you, and it tortures them.
Bonsoir. Alors, désolé de pas être très dangereux, mais j'ai très chaud. Et... Mais je suis pas folle, si. Ah, bah non, en fait, j'avais raison.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what
J'étais
love
pas
feels
folle,
like?
comment
What
vas-tu?
happens to the things she loves?
Putain, qu'est-ce que j'ai chaud. Yes. Alors déjà, faut que je focus ici, là.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Bah écoute, ça va toujours, mais j'ai extrêmement chaud. Et c'est ouf. Fatigant.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness had let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zimbabwe and her past. And Dillian. A future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him. You have no time for this.
Exactement, c'est hyper chaud dans le sud. C'est horrible. Quel enfer. Je veux habiter dans le nord en vrai, enfin. Même en Bretagne. Je pense que je serais grave tranquille. Ah. En plus la chaleur ça fatigue de ouf. Ça. Ah. Non mais c'est à l'envers, je suis con. Ah. D'accord. Ça devient problématique du coup. Ah bah non. Ah. Oh, je me taise encore.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf, and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes, and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
He did love her.
Mais là je pense qu'il fait tellement chaud que... En fait j'ai tellement chaud avec la console allumée et la télé. Genre que je pense qu'en vrai mon live va pas durer très longtemps. Pour moi ça fera déjà un bon gros épisode là. Au cas où si jamais j'ai aussi la rediff sur ma chaîne YouTube donc voilà. C'est où là? Si jamais. Est-ce que je peux l'ouvrir ça? Non. Mais... Je suis stupide. Je suis stupide. Mais... Je suis stupide. Ah mais non, purée, attends, je viens seulement de comprendre ce que je dois faire. Oh là là, enfin, je viens seulement de comprendre. Je m'embête moi. Si là je fais ça.
The curse cannot be undone.
J'avance là. Là je peux pas, donc du coup je fais ça. Et qu'après, après avoir ouvert la porte, je passe par là. Il faut avoir ouvert la porte. Le truc. Et bam. Et ouais, putain. Je sais pas, genre trop intelligent. Ah là 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 là. Allez hop. Ensuite, on va faire tac. Je vais dans le bon côté. En plus de ça, je vais en faire tac. Que logiquement. Et voilà, regardez-moi ça là.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Et voilà, j'en ai marre de cette intelligence incroyable.
You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Est-ce que
Everywhere. What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? The gods were lying. Could she trust you if you think it makes sense? But really, the gods are playing with you.
oui, la
It makes
flèche.
sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the real world. But it doesn't mean anything. You can't listen what you don't understand.
Donc la flèche est pas du côté obscur. Ok.
Wasted time.
Côté obscur de la force. Donc, du coup,
Slow, quicker.
elle est là la flèche. Elle est là, je te dis. Allez. Focus. Là. Allez. 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 Ouais, mes chevilles vont super bien. Allez.
Dillian's in the tower.
Non mais... Kevin, c'est une blague. Focus. 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 Allez. Fais ta choix. Bon.
He saw who she could be.
Non mais ça je sais, mais regarde.
He saw
Ça y est
the
plus.
world.
C'est excellent ça en face de moi, je suis pas bête. Ça veut juste pas focus sa mère.
He was
Ah,
the
peut-être que
only
j'étais de
one
travers.
who didn't mind the curse. He loved her so much.
Allez là, fais pas ta choix. Hein? À droite? Ah non, ça disparaît. Bon. Ah. Je suis une merde. Ah.
They're all about wasting your time, just delaying.
Fille
I really
spéciale. Allez, parti.
she's doing.
Je sais pas si tu l'as entendu, mais ouais, mes chevilles vont bien.
Special. She thinks she can. They mean nothing. Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time. The gods are just.
Le vide.
What if the gods are
Oh, pas la poutre.
messing with her? It wouldn't be
Dillian!
the first time. It's not safe.
Merci la caméra, merci. merci,
Dillian
merci.
never much cared for the underworld
You're going to fall.
and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbal.
She can do it. You can do it.
I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Go to. That's it. Quicker.
Quicker.
Very, very careful. You've come this far, don't they? It's a narrow bridge.
Eh ben, je suis un peu des
There's
deux.
a long way to fall.
Voilà.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the water.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the song?
Alors
What if
non,
we're
je suis
wrong?
pas
The song
tombée,
wrong?
donc voilà.
What if this is the end? It's just a trick. You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. You're being tested.
Allez, je crois que c'est le dernier normalement celui-là.
It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to be.
Allez, les petites voix vont se calmer. Et ouais, t'avais presque pré-shot, sauf que pour moi de mon côté, t'étais en retard. Donc c'est comme si tu l'avais dit après.
Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me?
Dillian.
I'm right here. Can't you see me?
No. Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Ok.
Tell me
Bien,
what
bonne
you feel.
soirée.
A breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Dillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
Reach the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. Prove that to me in the warrior trial. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. You need people like you.
I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. So she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There's a water. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another way. Tell me what you find.
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Dillian, there's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
And it cannot see you. Quietly move past it. One step at a time.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind. Keep moving forwards.
Genre, je peux pas passer de l'autre côté là? Ah oui, d'accord, ok. Pareil en fait. C'est faux. Je suis sûre qu'il y avait un chemin, mais j'ai préféré faire compliqué en fait. C'est fini ou pas là? Je vous.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks. Of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
Alors ça c'est petit.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Un puits. D'accord. Ok.
Help me.
Come to us.
Dillian, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
La lumière. Suivons la lumière. On va tous mourir. Oui. Je deviens aveugle les gars. Oh.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. Inside, you're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts.
Voilà, ces petites voix là.
To you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. You think they want your body, they want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours.
Tu l'as fait celui-là?
It's disappearing with your memories.
Ah bah non. Et c'est ici qu'on... C'est ici qu'on se laisse. Je buguais. Ce que je disais. Et c'est ici qu'on va se laisser. J'espère que cet épisode vous aura plu. N'hésitez pas à liker, à commenter et à partager si ça vous plaît. Et je vous dis à la prochaine pour un nouvel épisode. Ciao!